Hello everybody, my name is Thang, and today I will talk about my report. Actually, it's a demo, it's another word for reporting, but I will still use the main report way. So let's start it. For our timetable, then we'll have in 1.1 p.m. 45 minutes and to 3 p.m. 30 we have a demo of Ho Chi Minh Museum. We heard about the history and the success of the man, and we heard about why we should be thankful. Also, we know about the biography of the man, which led us to many ways for contacting if the foreigners or tourists are about Ho Chi Minh. So, from 3:30 to 5 p.m. there is the demo Thang Imperial Citadel. We learn about the main geography and the place, and we learn about many historical sites like the 84th Street also like that. From 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the class summarized and the questions answered. The last is the food tour party. So let's talk about the time period. The main time period is about 1 p.m. from 5 to 7 p.m. It's about the average time we eat dinner, but we have food tour instead. The main meeting place is the Thang Imperial Citadel and the Ho Chi Minh Museum. So special rules about the demo and the tours practice thoroughly. You have to wear the uniform, the shirt with the sentence written, free private tour guide on the back, and many more, but it's not actually mentioned here because it's not fit the story. So what the demo, after we learn and we ask, I have a kind of a teammate for a tour practice. It is Mrs. Lee. She is older than me, and she has work already. So firstly, we think we will go to some places like Batcham or something. I don't really know because it's too hard to know. So about the demo, really, let's talk about the geography of the place. When we first enter the Ho Chi Minh Museum, we feel cool. It has elevator there, and we go upstairs to the third floor. So and we see a copper structure of the Ho Chi Minh smiling and waving. Behind him was a picture of a rectangle, some tree, and the sun.
What is it? Cây đa tree.
Yeah, I know. That tree is mentioned from the teamwork and the friendship of those which worked and defeated the enemy together. It also means the country, their home. The back, the sun, mentioned the bright way for turning the country to peace. Because the sun is bright, so it must be a bright way, you know? It can't be a dark way. So, about the rectangle in the last, it's have the, it's mean the village. It is the village gate. It's mean the familiar and the feeling of us when we return home. Peace.
And have a flower.
Oh, flower in the top and square in the bottom.
Yeah.
The circle in the top mean the sky, and the square in the ground mean the dirt, the ground.
Yeah.
So
What
there's
mean?
something.
What I mean? Do you
It
know?
means the combining of the sky and the earth, the yin and the yang.
Yeah. And the flower, lotus.
The flower
Yeah.
is in the ground was the mention of the blossom of the peace. It means the happiness of the people when they finally get to live normally, no fear. The up is some grass, long grass there. It is the rice grass. It is the main water rice grass of Vietnam, which mention the traditional Vietnam person. So it's what I think, not
But
it's
I think because Ho Chi Minh was born in Nghệ An, in Làng Sen, Sand Venus, Lotus.
so it's mainly connected to him.
So
But
maybe-
the main country is always up in the front. So I only think, not I'm not sure what this thinking, but I think it's my thought.
and the top, do you know? And the
It
top.
is it is the main wet rice grass.
Mhm.
It's made a traditional Vietnamese person
Yeah.
and the simple life of them.
Mhm.
So, have any questions?
No.
Okay, so I continue. Firstly, can I ask about how many minutes already?
It's only 5.
Okay, so I have more. After we go to the Ho Chi Minh, we have stirred about 2 kilometers to contact Thang Long, or in another word, Thang Long Imperial Citadel. The Citadel is the main, or can we call palace, of the kings, bureaucrats, princess, prince, and many more. I don't like to know this. So, in there, we face many things. Dragons. We know about each dynasty dragon. Lý dynasty dragon, Lê dynasty dragons, Trần dynasty dragons, Nguyễn dynasty dragons. So, we learn about the significance of them and the difference of them from others. Like the Lê dynasty dragon it's look a little more friendly and it's thinner, but the Lý dynasty dragon it's bigger and it's more scary or more horror. So we also learn about the history of palace and the historical sites such as ancient bowls, ancient place, and we even learn about some of the famous French construction. We also learn about there is even a room which show a picture of Albert Einstein. So it's mostly made about the life in French because there was a French colonizers in Vietnam. So we even learn about the life of the President Ho Chi Minh in the Ho Chi Minh place. No, not right. Yeah, we learn about it in the Ho Chi Minh Museum. There's a life about he go to French, he go to America, and then he go to the England Empire. So the reason when he first go to French is that this is a small sentence in Vietnam that say, know your enemy and you win every time. So that time when President Ho Chi Minh was born, there was the French colonizers, and so he wanted to free his country. So he continued with that sentence. He go to French first, doing as a cook helper, and serving person, which bring food outside. It's very, very dangerous. He could be dead every time, but he lives. The reasons and the will was too right to lack of them. It was he wanted to live to free his country. After he goes to French, he has to go to America because when you want to free your country, you have to go to the country which is best for the freedom. So let's go to America because America or United States is mentioned of the freedom country. So you have to learn how the America freed the country from England. England is colonized the America at that time. And then he goes to the British Empire. He had to go there to know about everything. From the money, the saving, the budgets, and the plans for construction in the country. That is a very rich country, and the British Empire is almost the head of the world at that time. So he came back and he saved the world. He saved the country. So when we go to Thang Citadel, we learn much. We even learn about some French construction. I see a gate which don't have any gate, and it's pretty big. Like it's tall as this room. And I have a feeling that I see it somewhere on the book. I said to the other students, which is the older students. I think I've seen this somewhere, and this is like a French constructed. Then Mr. Dean says to me, well, it is the French construction, so it's pretty sure it had to be based on someone. So I learned a lot, and I even go to the main palace. But we can't keep our shoes in there. So this is even a room which the princess and the prince support Buddhism, because Buddhism is the main religion at that time. I don't think the palace, the prince and the princess have been affected by Catholicism, so I don't think that is. So Have any questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about Thang design?
It's pretty Asian, and I don't like some part because I don't like the history of that because I like the construct and I like the history, but don't like the history part, which the French shut and destroyed some part of it.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay. And another question.
Okay.
To be a child and you will be a young person, what will you do in the future? Be safe this history for another person.
I don't understand.
You don't understand?
Say the main reason and be straight.
Can I speak Vietnamese?
No.
It means what will you do? Be safe this history for the future.
Say what?
Gìn giữ,
Ah,
bảo vệ những cái tài sản lịch sử đấy cho tương lai.
it's as safe as if you want me to lưu lại.
Yes.
But it's not me protect. The main word is to protect
Yeah.
the structure. So I don't think there's anything between which can do. But I will respect the rules. Don't go in the support Buddhism room without pushing your shoe off. So I will continue with that. And I will try to be much polite as possible. And I will not throw trash around the structure. So I think that's all I can do for the Hoàng Thành Cam Long.
And another.
I don't know. There's nothing we can do except that. So I think it's final. You know?
You can introduce that.
About the demo, we have after all the learning, we have the class summarized that I can send to you. We have asked a lot of questions about tour practice, and I know my comparison, or actually my older teammate. So after the class summarized questions answer, we have the most surprise party I've had, the food tour party. We go and eat really much. I eat frog and even beef. What is it? Do you know about the
Hot.
yeah hot pot? We go in hot pot. I remember the easy word. Anh không thể nhớ mấy từ đơn giản.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we should shut down. We eat a lot and it's continued for 3 hours. And then we go home and we sleep till the morning. So that's all of the demo we have today. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.